I recorded Osalida. You know the story to this song. I was on a bus. I was staying in Matera at the time. There was Danny's song playing. Usani Sule, Usani Daute. Yes. I heard this song. I was like, this is a tough song. So the whole time from jumping off the bus to home, I was just trying to keep that in your drum part in my head. This beat was actually trashed. It was in the recycle bin. And I restored it. Okay, I restored that. Yes. It was trashed. I got it from the recycle bin, bro, and I got that drum pattern I was hearing in my head. Obviously, it didn't play exactly. I had to recreate that in my head, you know, from the way it was playing, and I had to come up with. I produced this song. Oh, yeah, and I was just that, and rest is history.
Welcome to Fakapo Vocal, and guess what? As Ozzy is well, we've been telling you the last 15 or so minutes. General Ozzy is here, and there's no any other better way to start than from here, obviously. So, General, welcome into the show.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
We're back in the Hot FM studio.
I know, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
It's
all the time.
Almost 2 years since the last you were on the show.
Is it?
Yeah. That's how much time goes.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
time does fly by so quickly.
Man. It does.
Yeah.
So last week we had Peterson Zagaze, who's spoken very highly of you because you helped him. With his first hit. Yeah. That was the song that introduced Peterson officially. To us. And how you guys met. I think you met on a bus or something.
Yes.
And then
yes.
So he always speaks of you, and when we met him trying to do a vocal on that song, there were bits that were missing for you. I should have kept your vocals in there. He did yours.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was
amazing.
Like,
amazing.
Impressive stuff. So welcome again, man.
Thank you.
It's good to have you on the show.
It's good to be here.
I thought that it's important for us to study here because this was your first hit song.
Yes.
And to know that you produced your own first hit song.
Yeah.
Wow. How did this come about? Quickly, man. Just run us through. You got the idea from like
from Nisanisule.
Yeah.
Well, I think I always wanted to learn how to produce. I always watched closely when the guys were making the music and all that. Yeah. So I wanted to create something that was. I mean, I've always been inclined to reggae and dancehall. Yeah. So I was looking at something like that. And I think everybody was vibing to the beat. And Chatu was there, Hamoa was there.
So you did the beat first?
Yeah, we did the beat first. And, you know, the idea actually came later.
I see. And of what?
Of this
the
song.
Message in the song.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was a scenario where, like, you know what? Soldiers are always... You know, they're out there protecting our country, our borders. Yeah. And, you know, they travel. You go away. And you're this guy who's trying to reassure your loved one that, you know what, I'm going out there and I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for country. But, you know what, your images keep me going. They keep me strong. Wow. And... I think there was no song like that in this country.
At that
time. You know, if it was done, then I probably haven't heard it. But it was a new, fresh idea, which I think resonated with so many people. Besides me using the, you know, like Ndinem Soldier, going to war, to the battlefront. Yeah. It does happen every other single day for every hustler that leaves home and is going out there to try and get something done.
That's true, man. Yeah. Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
The story behind it is brilliant, man.
Yeah.
I can remember very well how you were on the cover for this album. It's from the General. You were wearing Von Dutch.
Exactly.
That's how far back we go.
Yeah.
Gen Z, if you don't know what Von Dutch is,
go and Google that.
I remember that very well. Kesmash gave me the album and I was like, okay, because he used to hook me up with a lot of your stuff. So,
lovely.
Yeah, and I've been sold. I'm in there.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting.
Man, thanks, man. Thanks for always pushing this agenda, this Zambian music agenda. It's amazing. If we had like 30, 50 people or radio stations like yours, I'm telling you, so many jobs can be created out there.
Listen, we're gonna get there one day, because everyone is now buying into this whole Zambian music thing.
Yeah.
So you think you can remember the vocal to this?
Which one? This one?
Yes. Your first hit.
Okay.
Word for word.
Word for word. Let's try.
Fakapo Vocal.
Let's get it. Turup skibidi ban skang, baby. Hey, ukunaya kutali mpe oko twafu makutali chibe ine nkabwela nate osalila ukunaya olukutali mpe oko twafu makutali sana chibe ine nkabwela munoziko muli mavuto muli njala matenda na ngondo azimaindi ana angono azebambo avutika choncho mvela lave pano pachalo pale bantu hoipa mitima awukila kupaya anzao koma baby even if bondo manje girl inechito ni kupisha vigabenga na kusunga mutendere paziko nifunika sweet naenda nate osalila ukunaya ulukutali mpe oko twafu makutali sana chibe ine nkabwela baby osalila ukunaya ulukutali mpe oko twafu makutali sana chibe ine nkabwela pano chalo aliyense anachitwa na mupasa mulungu enanima ticha enanima dokta ansobeina vamahimba manje ine as a general nipezeka kuti niyenda kupulumusa bantu mumavuto mumankondo ine ndiye nchito mukazi wanga osalila puja hani nizabwela kumutima wanga ndiwe chabeweka embekeza ine nizabwela nate osalila ukunaya ulukutali mpe oko twafu makutali sana ine nkabwela baby osalela ukunaya ulukutali mpe oko twafu makutali sana chibe ati come on osalela oko twafu makutali sana chibe ine nkabwela baby osalela ukunaya ulukutali mpe. All right, we break it down. It goes on. Atinti wewe kamkazi wendi ni makonda na mutima onse ansona mapicture yako nisatenga atini kazi kukumbwila.
Oh man.
Usalila.
Wow. So Hamova is on here. Was Chatu on it? The Chatu, no?
That's Hamova on the hook.
This is Hamova
on the hook. And of course I had the rest of the gang in the background to help out with
because I learned how you used to hang out at Sling, man.
Yeah, so everybody came through for that part, and different voices.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, General Ozzy in the studio, and I'm looking through messages. Someone says, please tell him to perform Chino Chalo. From the same album, right?
Yes, from the same
album. The story behind this. Who produced? Who wrote it?
Chino Chalo, I wrote the song, and it was produced by Hamova. I actually found him in the studio. Yeah.
Nice.
There's this point when he had this to my beats that he had started making that sounded almost the similar.
Yeah.
He produced Smile, then he produced this one. So it was this same phase when he produced Smile. Then
is it at the same time with Chiloto as well?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But this sounds more, it's got that smile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can pick it, right?
Yeah, I can pick it.
So I walked in and I was like, okay, let's go. Okay, and he just never used to like that. And I was like, dude.
What, for you to walk in when it's...
No. Like, to try and jack a beat off, like he's making something.
Yeah.
He's probably already got an idea for it.
What he wants to do with it, yes.
But Hamo is always like easy going. You're like, boy, come on. Can you forget vocal? And I just recorded I remember recording the chorus.
The chorus, yes.
Yeah, first. And then it was actually in the evening when we recorded this song, this particular idea. And then I went back home. I used to live in Matero at the time. And when I came back the following day, I just came through to just add the verses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was done. It was done.
What was, because I know what it's speaking about, like things. We're so fond of singing about love and everything else, but what drew you to talking about this?
I've always wanted to reflect what goes on in our society, where I come from, family, friends. It should be a reflection of through my music. So that is a situation that, unfortunately, true, sad but true, we went through with my family. Right. So that's a story that's just straight from my heart. You know what I mean? I didn't add or remove anything just to try and make it real. That's like for real.
And that's how you went with it?
Yeah, that's just how I went with it.
So you think you can remember the vocal to this?
Run it. Let's try.
Yeah, let's go. General Ozzy, live on Z66 Part 2. Live on Chino Chalo.
Yes.
Fakapo Vocal.
Bam 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 ba ba da ba dam. Bam 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 da ba da ba dam. Hey, yo. Chino chalo nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa kutaya kona nzelu. Chalo nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa ko nomba pachalo pale shopa ekala ongo umfwe zimene napita mo life yanga yonse umoyo ni uziva kulimbale zonse ulemelelo na umphawi napita mo bonse nikumbukela pacha nenze mufana tazikhala chabebweno neshetenze bandala machibululu benze mbwe kutandala everyday osaziva kuti vatikondela mangwe. Nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa kutaya kona nzelu. Chalo nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa kutaya siva kutaya kona nzelu. Umaoneka chipuva vanzako na bololo bonse vamakujuva. My neighbors na magelo ni west vamakusula kukonela mondava kulibe vene uduwa ngati wasungapo life nayo imachinja vaja wokuziva na veve vamasinta tuchawa mpale ponse na pamene stufunika imwe vantu life yaso simafunika. Nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa kutaya kona nzelu. Chalo nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino yo yeah Gaulu mololo vamene umakamba kuribe amachita follow sungazive vamene vinga chitike tomorrow chifuka mlungu sama sanka popasa mapalo sauti sasule alibonse pachalo uja ochula wamene mumasula muzada bwa maelo ndiye wangala rula titandizane vanzanga umoyo ni jane osakonda chabe muntu chifukwa chamane. Nichovuta vantu vafuna kukuziva pacha ukankhala bwino. Chino chalo nichovuta ngati ndiwe mphawiswa kutaya kona nzelu.
Man. Whoa. 2 out of 2 so far. General Ozzy is in the studio. I'll be taking your voice notes, yes, playing some of your voice notes that are coming through. 0974870877. Also, you can call us.
Yeah.
Let us know how the General is doing in the studio. He's here.
Yo, also if they want to check me out live right about now, you know what I mean? You can check me out on my Facebook. Check for General Ozzy so that you can also check the visuals, man.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go.
Let's go. There's more coming up.
This is the home of Zambian music. Hot FM.
Burn up Zambia. Hot. Do it.
We're still hanging out with General Ozzy. Is with us here. He's coming here to remind us of his vocals that he did 20 years ago.
Hot FM.
Hey, morning.
Oh, sorry, I'm on am I on radio?
Yes, you are.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
We love you.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Nichani chako chinje we. Nifuna kubiriva.
Yeah.
Kubiriva iwe.
Oh,
Say something, my brother.
Thank you. That's so humbling. Thank you very much.
Muntu wanje kundola top mabonse.
Aye.
No mind enough makuya kwa aba offense. I can hear you loud and clear and like a mochi for you.
All right, nice.
Don't drink and drive. Father, we love you. Hold on for Roy.
Roy.
Keep it up there, faster. Salute.
Oh, man.
No, that's a great bunch right there.
That's a great vibe, man. Can't wait for Sunday.
Oh, man.
Listen, I'm going to put him to the test. I don't know if he still remembers the vocals to this song here. On his first album. Honey loves this song. She played it the other day and I was like, oh,
she did?
I haven't listened to this song in a while. So let's go.
Sibele gede honey ini super duper sinina mele mapepe sinina charge bat na bumuke yai sinina drele fin sayake make sinili dizzy.
There's a reason why you don't know the lyrics to this. Maybe you didn't even write it at all.
This song was like a serious freestyle, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was one of those songs that, you know, we did randomly, and you know what?
How was it?
It was
who made the beat?
Hamora made the beat.
Hey.
Again, Hamora made the beat.
Okay.
And I just started messing around with the "You're making me high,"
yeah.
You know, "You're making me high,"
Yeah.
and then Drex, was it Drex or Charlie who played the guitar? You know what I mean? They heard it and were like, you know what? We could actually make something out of this. So yeah, I just started freestyling. You know what I mean? Like, okay, what I was imagining, because when there's some kind of material, there's like a bali, there's some we even give him a name.
Yeah.
Drunken master.
But
he used to come and, you know, the wife would always be shouting at him, but he was like he doesn't care. But program is on. You know what I mean? So I was just like I said, I like to sing about stuff
So
I see around.
Part of
You know
the
what I mean?
inspiration.
He was the inspiration.
Yeah.
Because he was ever high. He was ever high.
That's nice, man.
So
That's really nice.
I was trying to imitate that vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sinina yake make, sinini dizzy. So I just got that and we played around with it at the studio, and that was making me high.
That was the result. Okay, I wanted us to move to the next album. You say it better. If I say General's Eyes, you will say
Generalize.
There you go. There's a song I want you to perform from there, but it's not ready.
Okay.
The backtrack. So
Okay.
We're gonna skip a few albums here. Go to one of my other favorites.
Okay.
This one here. I get requests for this. Again, what you speak about in it. I remember the video very well.
Okay.
There was thoughts to it. I know Charlie wrote this.
Yes, Charlie wrote this song.
Yeah.
Of course, I came in and wrote a few lines here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually meant to be, I think, the lead single for Kobili, the album.
Yeah.
And I was a bit...
Was it one of the last to be recorded? Like, we hear the stories where you...
No, it wasn't the last.
Okay.
I think we yeah, we were recording a lot of songs at this period. So it was one of those songs that we recorded, but we were very intentional about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The message.
The message.
And everything.
Yeah. You know, and
it's the same album.
Yeah, we were. It was a time when Zambia was actually getting a lot of people. I think a lot of people were getting retrenched at the time. So the scenario is kind of chinja, you know, for certain households and whatever. So we actually saw something and wanted to encourage one another by singing something for those that feel like, oh, kajob kanga ka. Sometimes people look at certain jobs and feel like they're dirty, or you know, they'll not make you money and look at you some type of way because you're in this profession, in that profession, but the money is the same. You know, the money that we go out there, as long as we're doing it the legal way, I think you deserve to be given a pat on the back compared to a person who's just sitting and begging for money. You know what I mean? You know, that type of thing. Yeah,
whatever the money.
Yeah.
So listen, let's hear you do a vocal on this, because it's one of your biggest songs from your huge discography, man. Huge.
Muzale konise kaine. Nizapikinga. Poyamba nenze na maafu ya mbili na chimanshoni chinyumba katundu yenze mbwe mamotoka nayo yenze mabenzi yeka vovala tenzo vala vodula ise nango vogudya vonse venzo pezeka lelo kachinja kankhalidwe tichitira kobiri paja mwenze bosi mwapezeka mupyanga lelo tichitira kobiri ati kuchilo kuba kuchilo lodza ni bazila kobiri kuchilo zunguluko pempa pempeneo ni bazila kobiri nati chuma paja chikabwela pena sunga zibe kwa mene chienda upezeka waponsoka weo upezeka wakwekwesheka elo sininga zifuikile nikali moyo maafu yanataba bati vana bakali bafuna kudya waimunifunsa ati nanga iye nchito Ozzy nichitira kobiri paja mwenze bosi mwapezeka muimba lelo nichitira kobiri imwe kuchilo kuba kuchilo lodza nibazira kobiri kuchilo zunguluko pempa pempeneo nibazira kobiri ati wonse banifunsa nanga iye nchito baba nichitira kobiri paja mwenze bosi mwapezeka mupyanga lelo nichitira kobiri imwe kuchilo kuba kuchilo lodza nibazira kobiri kuchilo zunguluko pempa pempeneo nibazira kobiri one day nizapikinga one day ati muzale koniseka ine one day nizapikinga one day ati bonze banifunsa nanga yinchito Ozzy nichitira kobiri imwe ku ati lelo muzana imwe kuchilo kuba kuchilo lodza imwe nibazira kobiri kuchilo zunguluko pempa pempeneo nibazira kobiri.
Hey man. What? You can't forget any single line, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, General Ozzy will be on stage at the Z626 concert. There.
Yeah. Straight up, man.
Ah, man. So, when you were on the Breakfast Show 2 weeks ago, you performed this next song, and I wanted us to stay away from it. But listen, it's one of the most requested for songs. We can't stay away from it. It's arguably one of, if not your biggest song.
Yeah.
I mean, many have got their own favorites, really. Yeah. But when you say Ozzy, this song always pops up. Yesterday, I went to my mom's. That same house.
Oh, really?
Yes.
By the way, Gary was a plug for movies.
So I get there.
Yeah.
It was in the evenings. And I find my two little cousins.
Okay.
With like a small speaker.
Ah,
Now, these are Gen Z's, General.
okay.
And they are listening to this song.
Really?
I
Wow.
failed to understand.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, Chimtengo
Amazing.
Chamango is playing.
Yes. Yeah.
This song is what, 2007?
2008.
2008.
2008, yeah.
They were born way
After.
after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what they say. Music is a universal.
Yes, it will outlive us all.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
it will outlive us all.
I was amazed, really. It's playing on their speaker. They can listen to whatever.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
Ah, amazing, man.
That this
That's-
was playing, and I was like,
No, they know what quality music is.
yeah, man.
If we put it like that.
So listen, let's go straight into it.
All right.
Let's get you doing a vocal on this.
Okay.
The general is here. He's doing a vocal on Chimtengo Chamango.
Nifuna kubiriva, kubiriva. Nifuna kubiriva, kubiriva. Hey. Ukapezeka chimwala uchinyoza. Sichingadanda ule awe. Ole wachisoka pali evuto. Sichinga zonde. Kapena mtima wake ni olimba. Kapena chimasula. Kapena chimasunga chikunguno chichosadeina. Ine mwande simweni li yawe nakana anso sakambati mtima wanga ni ungono. Hey, chichetekelo muliwe chenze chambili, and that's why silienda ine baka nikufunse nifuna usiba nale makuganiza busho chili unikonda iwe. I was so lucky, so ona nivomela, but still more it's too much. Sindine chinsimbi nilina my feeling ina ine chimani baba sometimes. Sindine chimwala awe olo chimutengo chamango. Umaganiza chani ukayanka phone pakati pa usiku uverebesha. Sembeneze chinsimbi neo sembe sinima kumvera. Usekaseka nikakufunza achukamba na bambuye bako. It's better wakambati wakasha ine nikusiye usikerere. Ndaba mwanje ine nasauka kunkala na weo. Nacho chikondi ninasunga chambosila. Kapena yenze plani yako. Gimmicks yoni pishila moine. Kapena niganiza Jehova lelo nifunse. Nifuno nale makuganiza busho chili unikonda iwe. I was so ona nivomela, but still more. Sindine chinsimbi nilina my feeling ina ine chimani mama. Nati sindine chimwala olo chimutengo. Natifuno nale maku busho chili unikonda iwe. I was so lucky, so ona nivomela, but still more it's too much. Sindine chinsimbi nilina my feeling ina ine chimani baba sometimes. Sindine chimwala olo chimutengo. Nifuna kubiriva. Ukamba unikonda bati nifuna kubiriva. Ati hunga chinje nifuna kubiriva. Senifuna kusauka ine nifuna kubiriva iwe. Nifuna uziwa nale makuganiza busho chili unikonda iwe. I was so ona nivomela, but still more it's too much. Sindine chinsimbi nilina my feeling ina ine chimani baba sometimes. Sindine chimwala awe olo chimutengo chamango. Nifuna nale makuganiza busho chili unikonda iwe. I was so.
I have goosebumps in here, man. Like literally. Wow, if you're joining us now, Fakapo Vocal is a segment in the show where we get original artists themselves. They do karaoke of their own songs. So if you think they are singing over their own voices or anything,
Yeah.
none of that. It's live.
Live and direct.
What? 3 out of 3. Well, making me high because maybe you were something when you're doing this song.
Z6 to 6. Zambia music hits from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Sunday. Only on Hot FM.
So we're still hanging out with the General. He's here. He's done so well so far, man. Fire, I must say. Next song, I did say that I wanted us to go to General Ice and pick a song. I know the breakout song from that album was
Nimusanga.
Yeah, but there's this one here that we get a lot of requests on the show.
Yeah.
It's called Nandi.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can go with it. You remember the vocals to this?
Ta-na-na, ta-ta-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-ta-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na. Hey. First boyfriend wako anakutea, second boyfriend wako anaitaya, third boyfriend naye analizende. Oh way, mafela bambili bamanama, wasakila iwe wambolema, wazunguluka chalo chonse impaka wanipeza ine, wajaila iwe kulila lyonse, kungala osakondwa, kulie okukonda, nati usajaile iwe, kulila lyonse, kungala osakondwa, ine nilipo okukonda. Just say the word. Nizabwela litamanga, mwamusanga kukumvela vonse veukamba, nzakupasa veufuna, na vonse vizaleta chimwemwe, uzangala okondeiwa kuseni muzuba na usiku iwe. Just say the word, just say the words. Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, changa sichizasila, nizakupasa bakia chalo. Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, niziwave ufuna iwe ndine, makia ati sembe umaona kuona kwanga, sembe iwe umamvela mutima wanga, nati kuti unipase mutima wako, ningakubwezele kuseka kwako, mavuto ya chikondisi azabwela futi, nikukila kuseni uzapeza kuti, kachikondwelelo chaije day, chili ready baby, wajaila iwe, kulila lyonse, kungala osakondwa, kulie okukonda, nati usajaile iwe, kulila lyonse, kungala osakondwa, ine nilipo okukonda. Just say the word. Zabwela nitamanga, mwamusanga kukumvela vonse veukamba, nzakupasa veufuna, na vonse vizaleta chimwemwe, uzangala okondewa kuseni muzuba na usiku iwe. Just say the word, just say the words. Ati Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, changa sichizasila, nizakupasa makia chalo. Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, niziwave ufuna iwe ndine, makia chalo. Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, changa sichizasila, nizakupasa makia chalo. Nandi, Nandi, nikukonde, niziwave ufuna iwe ndine, makia chalo. Zabwela nitamanga, mwamusanga kukumvela vonse veukamba, nzakupasa veufuna, na vonse vizaleta chimwemwe, uzangala okondeiwa kuseni muzuba na usiku iwe. Just say the word, just say the word.
Oh man, listen. Yes, man. You know all your songs, man. Wow. No. Fire. Listen, so I know your journey was in terms of working with producers in this country. You started with TK.
Yes.
You can simply say that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you did that Backstab, but then you made the switch, went to Sling Bits.
Yeah.
Then I noticed that on the third album, Trilogy, there was 2 producers.
Yeah.
Was that Charlie and Ben Blazer?
Yeah. Of course, I've always wanted to work with so many different producers.
Yeah.
Because I'm a person who appreciates music and other people's art as well.
Yeah.
So at the time, Ben Blazer had actually, I think he was trying to tap into that other market in Osaka because he was living on the Copper Belt.
He was Copper Belt based, yes.
Yeah. So I think prior to that we had met when I was performing. I think at some time in Kitwe, whenever I traveled there. So he was like, "Yo, I've set up this new studio and I would like you to come through. We do some work." And it so happened that that's the time when I was working on my third album.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, cool, why not? So I would travel to the Copper Belt, be there for like 2-3 days, because he would send me beats prior to me traveling.
Yeah. Was this before you tasked on the remix to Potential? Or after?
That was before.
Before.
That was before. Yeah. Because Potential was on Trilogy, and that's where Ben Blazer actually produced. He did the remix. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we worked. So I'd go over there, and we would work on some material. Would sleep in the studio, tired.
Yeah.
And I'll go over to his apartment. I stay over there for a day and go back in the studio. I think we did some pretty good work. There's some material that we actually never even made it to that album. Yeah, that we had recorded.
Well, listen,
still.
But this one made it.
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
I wrote this song.
Okay.
I wrote this song. Just randomly at the studio with Ben Blazer.
Was a beat already there?
No, we started building the beat from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, we built the beat from scratch.
How easy is it? Because earlier you were telling us beats there, like for Sadida, the beat is there, and then you start writing over the beat. Like you to write and to put the beats together.
It's pretty easy for me. I think I already know the type of feel I'm looking for a particular song, for a particular record.
Yeah.
So even as I go to the studio, it's not like I'm completely blank. Unless it so happens that you get there and the producer has got something, he plays you some beats and you're like, okay, I think this.
I like that.
I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
But like for this particular one, we built it from scratch, and whilst we did the skeleton, I walked out and I started humming to something and coming up with something in my head, and idea started coming through, you know what I mean? Like,
it went.
Okay, like, I think,
okay.
How would some Bemba, when Kitwe and why not do a hook?
Bemba in this.
Why not do a hook in Bemba, So Ben Blazer helped me with a few lines, like, oh, here you pronounce this like that, this is that. I was like, okay, let's go with it.
Yeah. So, listen, let's see if you can remember the vocal to this. Let's go with it.
Fakapo Vocal.
Chino chalo wai chili so anzanga muni ujeko nati wai ai hey uja wamene umafuna sama kufuna wamene si ufuna ndiye akufuna nati wai ai hey niziva kuti nivambele vamene wapitamo ukangala pansi umashikamo chamene umaifya chamene chimalenga kuti vakutreate so iwe kukutenga elo nokuyuzinga kukuphwanya mtima nokudampinga manje ine niziva kuti iwe unifuna chifuka vanani uza anzako bate kuti uniuze umayopa awe mami siniri monga beve ganine eo wote mwa chichita wishila no kunjevela po ganine eo wote mwa chichita wishila no kunjevela po chizungu chikuti once bitten twice shy niziba lomba waziba why nchifukwa chake hudauta koma mutima ufuna kuti upezeko uja muntu wamenanga kukondeko mwamene uliliwe osati pavina vache sinifuna vosobela naine sinifuna voplaya naine niziwa mtima wale makopwanyiwa niziwa misozi wale mopukuta mutima wako neza ukondwelesa misozi nezazi yumika kuzankhala chabe misozi ya chimwemwe kukondana ifeni everyday hey, osankhala na manta iwe chosa mutima uchose mumutima uzaona tizazipeza wonse majeniziva kuti uyopa umahona monga inendine player awe la vie bwela uniuze
listen, this man cannot forget any line.
No kunzevela po nganine watemwa baby chichita wishila no kunchebela po nganine watemwa baby chichita wishila no kunjevela po.
General Ozzy is the building, man. Listen,
General Ozzy, how you doing, big man?
I'm good. How's it?
Easy. We enjoying the show. I just tuned in and learned that you're live.
Yeah, man. We don't know what to throw at him. We can't forget anything.
Man, you're a living legend, my guy. You're a living legend.
Thank you.
I don't know if it has been requested already. Check my heart.
You know, I was trying for us not to because he performed it the other day.
Oh, is it?
But listen, popular demand. Yeah. Before he leaves, he's definitely gonna perform that. Please.
You still add on to my dates.
Yeah,
it's been great. It's been great.
Sure. Awesome. Thanks a lot for coming through. Yeah. So General is here. So this is what you expect at the concert next week. Amazing stuff. Fire stuff. Because yeah, man. The performance is brilliant.
On fire.
So we touched on it a bit. Potential, the remix, which you Ben Blazer. First, there was obviously the one that was the original by Charlie, and then this remix. Obviously, it came about after you were in the studio, with Charlie, and then you thought, okay, let's put a touch to it, and it's a banger, really, big song,
big tune.
I'm very sure this will be so easy for you to do a vocal. Good morning. Hey, morning.
Yes, ati banja Mose.
Nifuna nsisekele kanamba 3 ka verse ka Ozzy.
Kanamba 3
yako manje yako.
Yimba chiko perform te hapa.
Mukabwele ku Z626.
Semera kasha yani we, bwela kasha sika ticket nani pasa kudala wakati.
So mubwela te. Nice one.
All right, okay.
Awesome. There we go. So let's do a vocal on this, General.
Kalina potential. Kalina potential, but Simona. Ati kalina potential imwe. Somega sode nika kaona mutima huma jumpa ine olo nakapeza sisi skana mange kalipa ize kapyanga panyumba omushe wazoona subisika muchitenge nango muchitambala awe subisika vambili vamakapita si vamakaona awe ndava patupindala mapalibe anzanga chimanigwila muganiuza te yake ndubeta imwe simuona veniona ati kalina potential, but simuona veniona ati kalina potential imwe potential kalina potential, but simuona awe zona ni madabwa ine imwe steady mupezeke mukondwele atuyukelo alinte mwisha chachine munazipanga mpofu kuli chikondi chake huyu mumavipanga imwe festirelo nimipunziseko muzamuona lina nzeru chikondi chake sichipela imwe mwasoba nzelo kuona monga eve yapela sibonseba mabadwa kundalama koma imwe muzadabwa nizaka kapimpinga ine muzaka ona veniona atikenze napo imwe atikali na potential imwe potential kali na potential but simuona Ati she is so amazing and she's blazing. She's got what it takes to be anything. A lawyer, a doctor, or a beauty queen, my empress. For you alone I am fiending. Never judge a book by its cover. Muli eve ineniona mobanja. Tubana na tuzuko lutwanga ine. Kaleta chimwemwe. Ndaba kali na potential.
Listen. The general. What? I mean, we can go on and go on.
Let's go.
Yeah, but we gotta go now. News is almost coming up. So Ozzy will be on stage on Sunday.
Yeah.
It promises an electric show, right?
Definitely. Exhilarating, exciting, extraordinary.
There you go.
We bring it.
Again, thanks a lot for coming through, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I've had so much fun.
Thank you. And everybody that actually took time to listen in and call in. I know a lot of people would have loved to call in, but thank you very much for the love. We can feel it. We can feel it. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you at Z66.
The love is amazing. Listen, if you requested for Take My Hat and the Many, Ozzy is going to be performing it at the concert.
Yeah.
Mwansa is here and ready with the news
Lovely.
update. News bulletin, as a matter of fact. And straight after that, Fanatic with part 3 of Z66. Enjoy the rest of Sunday. And make sure you prepare for next Sunday, Z66.
Zambia music hits from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Sunday, only on Hot 87.7 FM.